It would seem it's an enthusiastic electorate this go-round as the election is heading into the final stretch ahead of voting day. The advance polls, though, seeing record numbers. We heard from Elections Canada that millions of votes have already been cast since those advance polls opened on Friday. Now, during the entire advance polling period in 2021, there were 5.8 million votes cast. In total, about 17.2 million ballots were cast that election overall, and that voter turnout was about 63%. Now, according to Elections Canada's data that is available, the highest voter turnout that we have seen in recent elections was just under 80%, coming in at 79.4%. That was back in 1958. Now, it's too early to tell if these advanced voter numbers are going to turn into a record number at the polls in general, but it's definitely setting itself up to look like it could turn out that way. We've already seen some of the leaders get out to vote as well. Jagmeet Singh cast his ballot on Friday as he was continuing his campaigning out in British Columbia. Now, that record advance turnout is leading to some wait times at polling stations for some individuals. We heard from our CBC colleagues across the country about waits in cities like Winnipeg and Vancouver and also in Ottawa. But then we have heard some stories of people who were able to be in and out in just a matter of minutes and get their ballot cast. Now, we did get a sense from Elections Canada a little bit on how they're handling this surge at the advance polls.
There are many factors that Elections Canada does not control, such as Friday was a holiday, the first day of a 4-day weekend for many people. Electors obviously wanted to do their civic duty before leaving town, going, to see family and so on. And also you can't forecast when people will show up. So it's very difficult, it's up to every person to decide.
Elections Canada did share this graphic, which illustrates the times of day that polling stations have seen the highest level of traffic. A lot of people heading in during the early part of the day and tapering off into the evening. Advance polls are open until 9 p.m. today and tomorrow. In order to cast your ballot, you're going to need to make sure you have a valid form of identification that does prove your current address. You can also refer to your voter card for information on where your polling station might be. It could be different for the advance polls than on election day. But if you also did not receive one of those voter registration cards, you are still able to register at the polls, either advance polls or, again, on election day. And April 22nd is the deadline for anyone to be able to sign up to receive a mail-in ballot or also to cast a special ballot at an elections office across the country. Tricia Kindelman, CBC News, Toronto.